Hi there. It's been a little while. Did you miss? Hi there. It's been a little while. Did you miss? Hi there. It's been a little while. Did you miss?
Good evening,
live?
everyone. Welcome
Good
to
evening.
the finale. The long-awaited finale. You've all been waiting 3 weeks for this.
We've not been putting it off or anything.
No.
Yeah, we haven't been putting it off. We just Scott was away, and then we wanted to bring you the best content possible.
We've
Was away, and then
Of which we have none.
yeah, who's got the show on?
Who's got
I
the
have.
show?
It was me, fucking school
Press
player.
mute, Scott.
Fuck it
It's the
out.
wrong buttons, and yeah, I'm sorry.
He goes away for a fucking week.
I know, I'm fucking amateur. I couldn't. I was reading chat, and I'm looking at that screen, and then looking at that screen, and then I thought, well, I don't know where we are, so I thought I'll put the show on, and I pressed it, and it went live, and I ended up. But I do apologise
Oh
for
dear.
competency.
Yeah, Scott's hosting tonight. He's in the hot shot seat. Matthew, would you like to say hello to the chatters?
Yeah, we ain't done this for a while.
He's moved himself.
Gonna have to try and remember how to do it. Right, so go up to the top. Right, so the first one in is Dan. Evening, Booyah.
Damn, good to see you,
We
mate.
have the Saudi show live, which I presume is Michael. Good evening, Mike.
Is it happy? Has it got like a happy tone to it? The Saturday show. If it's a happy tone, it'll be Mike.
He said Fridays are dead, long-lived Saturdays.
Oh yeah, it'll be Mike.
It'll be Mike, yeah.
It'll be way harsher than that.
We have the ginger bearded vape god. Evening, John.
Even John,
We have the ginger Jesus himself, Mr. John McClintock. Evening, mate.
good to see you, mate.
Mr. Intense is in the house. Good evening, Mr. Intense.
Andrew,
I'm not
good to
going
see
to do
you,
it. You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait till Pugs makes his massive return for that.
Yeah,
Who we got next? We've got Walking with Mick, who's only here for the giveaway. He's going to be
Hello.
bitterly disappointed.
yeah, you'll be here a while, mate.
Good evening, Mick. Who else we got? Where are we? We have the German, Mr. Space Turtle. Good evening, Lars.
Good to see you, mate.
Done. Bunny's here. Good evening, Bunny.
Hi, Bunny. Good to see you, mate.
We got John Bon 1. Evening, John.
Hi, John. Good to see you.
Done.
Batman.
Slash. Nicky Maynard. Evening, buddy. Good to see you. We have the lovely Jane Dowd. Good evening, Jane.
Shane, good to see you, mate.
Done. Murray Robertson. Evening, Murray.
Hi, Murray.
Don't think I've seen him on a Friday before.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it was in. Yeah,
I think Matt's been threatening to do a giveaway for a long time, but it just never materialised. He's like,
I
I'll have a
can
look.
never think of what to give away.
I can see one of your watches, AJ says.
yeah. Give away a
Yeah.
Friday.
Not a fucking chance.
You only
Not
pay
a
£7
chance.
off Temu, Matt.
Shh.
I could give one of mine away, but it loses
Yeah.
about half hour every week, so it wouldn't be worth having.
When I saw what's on your wrist, I was going to ask you what the time was.
I said it just before we come on, so it won't be that far out. 21:49. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's 21:50. It's already losing.
Just lost a minute. Yeah.
Right, who else we got? We have AJ, of course. Good evening, AJ.
Very good to see you, mate.
Benzel's in. Good evening, Slags, as always. Evening, Benzel.
Benzel.
Oh, Hanky's in. Does that mean, is he still in Liverpool?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Not sure. Not
I know
sure.
they were in Cooper's yesterday, weren't they?
He's removed himself from Graham's arse long enough to type, so. Evening, Hanky. And I think that is it. Yeah, that is everybody.
Right, so we'll see you next week.
Yeah, done. Well, no, we won't.
Well, we won't see you next week.
No, we won't. No, that says down the bottom finale.
Oh, does it actually say that? Yeah. Yes, Hanky is still in Liverpool
Oh, cool.
with his long-haired lover.
Yeah, he's gonna end up like living there now, and he's gonna stay there.
Don't say that. You'll get Julie excited.
Quentin Coombs, while you're here, mate, send me your address for your giveaway from last week that Steph is in charge of, but has done nothing about it.
Lars, no, we won't be doing a boring footy stream because I would have nothing to do with it.
No,
if you
all
want
me.
a boring footy stream, I think somebody already does one.
Actually, there's plenty of people that do them. Boring footy streams.
There's a lot of people who like boring footy for some strange reason.
I'm not being funny, but there's not going to be much more excitement here tonight than that, so don't get your fucking
Well, no.
hopes up.
No, I mean, we should have really planned something for our final episode, but
Yeah, but we don't, do we? So
no.
No.
But we're lazy, and we
Um,
haven't even spoken about it all week.
Mike's got it. All right, I'll sort it out after Quinton, and Steph will get it sent out tomorrow.
So does that mean Mike's slacking and not passing on the deets?
To be fair, he could have actually put it in the WhatsApp, but I must have missed it if he has. Space Turtle says, I recently saw Legion with his non-vape stream and not a lot of people watching. No, there won't be, will there? Because the problem is people go there for that. He was called Legion Vapes for a long time, wasn't he? So
Yeah.
Yes.
people
It takes
want,
a long time to build a thing, doesn't it?
Yeah. And you can't just like go to something else on a channel that you've built your subscribers on a certain base because they're not interested. They subscribe because of his vape shit, not because of his coffee shit or whatever he does.
Yeah.
Camera shit, whatever. So yeah,
That is very true.
it is. It doesn't matter if it's like subjective, but if you think it's like the most boring thing in the world, you won't subscribe, but there'll be thousands of people that will. And
Yeah.
it goes for everything. Like watches, like I'm not the fucking biggest fan, but they've got their lovers, and they you get plenty of subs from watch lovers on a watch channel. Yeah, I bet there's shoelace channels out there. I bet there's fucking some like shoelace lovers, and they subscribe to the shoelace channel.
I watched it.
100%.
I watched a stream the other night where they were opening fucking what's what they get pearls out of?
Oysters,
Oysters. Yeah, they were fucking
clams.
opening and pulling fucking pearls out of them.
I seen that before. Yeah.
And it was like it was all right for half hour.
AJ says watches are boring. It's time to change your name now, AJ, to Time AJ or Watch AJ.
Yeah.
FE.
Auto AJ.
Yeah,
Booyah. Yes, I did. That was the only reason I watched it because it looked like a bit of a blue waffle when it was spread open and all you see all the like gibbly bits inside. It was a bit like fish porn.
yeah, that's the problem with a lot of content on YouTube. It's good for 5 minutes, and if they don't speed it up and you don't see the end result in like quick time, you're just like, nah.
Yeah. Next.
Yeah, bin it off, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What was your holiday like, Scotty?
Yeah, good. Yeah, it was all right. It was fucking hot, but it didn't feel as hot as it was like 36 or 37. But it didn't feel as hot as it felt over here because the humidity weren't there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was warm enough to put my mankini on, so that worked.
I'm pretty sure you put that on back to front, didn't you?
I did because there's fucking. I put it on frontwards, and I had one of these like the Scouser wigs, like the fucking curly wigs. So the plan was to put it on front with like a Scouser wig up high, like covering a bit of me belly, and it just looked like I had a load of pubes everywhere. And I put this fucking thing on, and I'm trying to. I'm not the most endowed man in the world by any stretch, so I got me willy pulled up to like where my belly button is, and I'm trying to tuck me knackers in, and I tuck one in, and then the other one falls out, and then I tuck the other one in, and that falls out. So I'm pulling it down, and then it's really tight on my shoulders, so it's pulling me neck down. I'm doing this all in the front room. Shell's pissing herself with laughter. I was like, fuck it, right, I'll take it off. I'll put it on backwards, and I'll just put it over my legs, and my ring piece is hanging out.
Well, you know, if you buy something off Temu for like a $5, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was. It wasn't. I just don't know how you could wear it. Anyway,
I think the point is
It was Chinese man size.
yeah, and then within, I would say probably 15 minutes of me putting the photo up, Amber was on the phone. Take it off, Dad. I've had 2 people phone me already saying, "Have you seen your dad's profile picture? Take it off." Nope. And then when I come back and done the washing, I mean, I only had it on for like 30 seconds. But I put it on Amber's floor in her bedroom, so she had to touch it.
she definitely got a pencil and fucking lifted that.
That's how much of a dick I am. I thought, yeah, you're having that. And yeah.
Amber's wearing it to go out tomorrow night, AJ.
the other AJ, not the FV AJ, but the Ingaf AJ. So Scott still got it.
He's changed.
Asking for a friend.
Yes, I have still got it. I have still got it, AJ. I'll pop it in the studio. I'll poke it through the letterbox of the studio tomorrow. You can prance around the studio in it, because I know it'd be hot in the studio this weather. So it was lovely and cool.
Yeah, let's get the picture of that one.
Bit chaffy though. It was a bit chaffy.
Mike says last time he opened an oyster, the missus was drunk. RMS Diagnostic says that there's a lot of nerdy channels out there.
Yeah,
there are, and I watch a lot of them.
Yeah, there is. I mean, you got people that spend years and years and years just honing in on the one subject. So
yeah,
that's why people go and subscribe and watch them channels, though, because they've got the knowledge that they want.
I mean, Bob runs does like a diagnostic channel fixing cars and shit, and it's quite surprising. All right, you pick up the names of the people that are in the trade, because it's like, diagnostics is a bit of a unit, but it's surprising how many people you see go in that you have no idea, and they just like, it's interesting to see how you fix cars. So they're not connected to it; they just want to see how you fix cars. It's a strange one.
It's more
there must be a niche somewhere.
More the content creation for me.
Content creation.
Yeah, like seeing how people make the videos and stuff, and look the algorithm on YouTube and stuff. I just find it fascinating. Really? Yeah.
Does it make a lot of difference? Excuse me. Like, if somebody watches it from start to finish.
I think it depends on your subscriber base, your viewer base, anyway. Because if you got people that watch it religiously, they're going to bump that time up anyway. So if someone like clocks on and then fucks it off straight away, then it won't really make much of a difference. But if you got a new channel and someone clicks on it and fucks off, YouTube are thinking, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
It's so funny. You say you like the content creation side of it. I'm a bit all about what they're actually talking about more than anything. Because like my favourite channels are the little grassroots ones where they're filming on an iPhone and it's all bare basics. And then when they go big, I stop watching them.
Yeah, that's different. That might be like an ego thing, like when their ego gets big, rather than because there's no it's good to see going from like a small channel to a big channel and seeing what they learn over that time, and looking at like their first video. There's like if you watch a channel that's been going for 10 years, going back to their first video is funny because you look at like their first video, like fuck me, they were shit.
There's a channel I watch called Cars and Cameras, and it was basically 3 blokes in America, and they just used to mess around with go-karts and shit in one of their dad's garages and rip around the lawn with these fucking souped-up go-karts and stuff that they just made out of shit they laid their hands on. It was proper grassroots, bare basics, simple, entertaining viewing. Now they're enormous. They've got fucking staff. It's their full-time jobs, etc. And the channel lost its charm.
Right, yeah.
It became big, and then it just wasn't the same anymore. It wasn't as relatable, I think. That's the point of it. It's not as relatable.
Yeah, I think it sort of takes out I could do that. That's you with a little bit of get up and go, you think, well, I could fucking do something like that.
Yeah.
But when you see like Matt Armstrong, like he's fucking massive, and he done that Audi and that, and you think, yeah, I could do that. And then you see him doing a Bentley or a Rolls Royce or anything, and you think, well, it's not like the average Joe now.
Yeah, you got to remember though, like all he does is do what he does best, and that's cars. He's got editors and photographers and everything that do the other bit. All he has to do is stick to doing what he knows, because he's that big that he's got other people that can fill in and do the editing. Like editing's a massive part of it on like big YouTube channels, because all they have to do is give them the raw content and it spits out a video, and they just rinse and repeat, then, isn't it?
I would guess the video, the editing is just the same, if not longer, than actually making the video itself. Like,
yeah, but like as a big YouTuber, you don't have to worry about that when you get an editor, because you basically pay them to do their job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does all the editing themselves? Oh, Matt Armstrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
Matt
fair.
Armstrong does.
Oh,
He
fair.
won't let anybody. He won't let anybody else do it.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, wasn't he?
He's got a bed in his workshop.
Yeah, but I've seen that workshop. That isn't a workshop. That's a mansion.
Well, yeah, but he sleeps there.
I'm
Does
not
he?
being funny, but if I was as happy as him at work, I'd sleep there too. If you've got something that you love doing and you're able to do
Yeah.
it every day and make money from it, you want to do that as much as possible, wouldn't you?
Hmm.
Like it's
Yeah,
different for Scott.
he's done
'Cause,
well out of it, to be fair.
like Scott, you're employed by someone else to do like a 9 to 5, or in your case, an 8 till fucking midnight or whatever you do.
Yeah.
But if you were the owner of that garage and you could come and go as you please, and you would basically do the jobs you wanted to do, and you were paying someone else to do the shit jobs that you didn't want to do,
I'd
then-
never be there. I'd never go there. I'd go in
well,
there.
you've definitely just proved my point, then, Scott.
I'd go in there on a Friday afternoon and pick the money up and then fuck off home. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, that's not quite true. I like fixing cars. I just don't like the pressure of fixing cars. The outcome, I mean, if you get a car that's fucked when it comes in and good when it goes out is brilliant. The job satisfaction of one coming in not running and going out running is, and it may just be one wire somewhere in the boot that's stopping everything working. They're so complex now that you get a CAN system go down and it can kill the car and it won't do fuck all.
I think I'd have a breakdown if I fix cars for a living. I used to love fixing cars, like
Yeah.
my own cars.
Yeah,
And to be honest, half the time I did it because I couldn't afford to pay anybody to do it. So I learned to do it and I actually sort of enjoyed it. Got a sense of satisfaction out of it.
Yeah.
Now I fucking hate working on cars.
that's why most mechanics are alcoholics. It's the only way you fucking cope with it.
Literally, the idea of jacking my car up, taking the wheel off and changing my own brakes now gives me the shivers.
Yeah, but that's different
Yeah.
because anytime you have to do anything on the car, it's a shit jobs.
Yeah,
Like you haven't really got like a banger that you're doing up as a project that you're thinking, oh, in the end that's gonna look good. What you're doing is you're getting your car and changing a fucking tire, and then just a boring shit or whatever.
I do things like brakes and stuff like that. I do it because I think, why should I pay somebody else to do something I can do myself?
Well, yeah, exactly. It's
That's
the
the
same
reason
as
I do
cooking,
it.
isn't it?
Because then I'm like, well, I can buy fancy drilled and grooved brake discs and whatnot that are 3 times the price of the normal ones because I'm not paying somebody else to fit them. But if it means going into the engine, no.
you don't need drilled and groove brake discs on a Jag because when they're strapped on the back of the fucking AA wagon, they don't need much brake force to stop them.
Yeah, but
You know,
It fucking does when it works.
the difference is like you can do it yourself, yeah, but you got to go through the hassle of doing it. You got to get dirty and all this stuff. It's the same as getting a takeaway if you can cook. If you know how to cook, people that know how to cook still get a takeaway
Yeah,
because it's easier.
I mean the thing with the garage is that it's never a nice purchase. So if you take your car in once a year for a service and it costs you 500 quid, a modern car now, electric handbrakes and stuff, you probably wouldn't even know the difference with it driving. It might feel a bit better with the tire pressures at right pressure and that sort of stuff, and the screen wash is nice and fresh. But as a general rule, you wouldn't notice the difference.
No.
I think there is a placebo effect though when you've just had your car service and you drive it away. You go, oh, this feels really good.
Yeah.
Actually, it probably don't feel any fucking different, but because you just spent 400 or 500 quid on it,
Yeah, that's it.
in your head you're like, this is going to be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a but like if you take it in for a valet or detailing or whatever, you take in a pile of shit and it comes out looking $1 million. You can say, "Fuck me, I was pleased I spent 500 quid on that."
I see now that I'm the other way. I won't let anybody else do that to mine.
Oh, and yeah,
No, but I love detailing a car.
do you?
Absolutely fucking love it.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the temperatures to drop down at the end of the summer, just as we come into autumn, so I can get out and do a full decon, machine polish, the fucking works on mine.
Oh, really?
I love it. I'll do a 10-hour day on it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I did my Mrs. Teague one not long after she got it.
Is that what you call it?
And it, huh?
You call it a Teague one? Oh, a car,
Yeah.
you mean? You're on about a car? Yeah. All right.
Yeah. It was well swirly and things like a typical fucking school run SUV thing.
Yeah, hasn't Paul got one of them?
Yes. Yes. Paul has got a school run SUV, yeah. Yeah. It's almost as bad as a soccer mum wagon. Pete. But no, I got out there, I spent 9 hours, full decon, clay bar, machine polish, sealant, the lot. And it come out, it looked a fucking $1 million. I was like, shit, that looks fucking amazing. Do you know what she did? Took it out to walk the dog the next day. Went down the country lane and put a bush scratch all the way down the fucking side of it.
A bush scratch on a Tig one?
Yeah.
See, that's why I never wash my car. I've had my car 3 years, and the only maintenance I'd done was just before Expo. I had to empty it so I could get some stuff in the back because I had fucking wheels and scrap, and I couldn't get a suitcase in. That is
an oil.
And yeah, an oil. I got a talking about my car.
Got 5 litres of coolant just to get it to fucking Expo.
Due for MOT this week. Got to be done by the 9th.
Ooh, just to address Quinton in chat, yes, this will be the last live show on this channel.
And I still need to pass.
Yeah, Mike sent it me. Mike sent it me now, Quinton, so Steph will have it in the post tomorrow. Birdie, good evening, and Lynn, good evening. Hope you're well.
Hi, Birdie. Lynn. Yeah, RMS says that's why dealers have nice front of houses, nice coffee and all that stuff, because the only thing you can judge the service on, because the car will feel the same. It's all an impression, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
See, yeah. I quite like that, going for a service and you get a cup of coffee, you drive your car into the drive-through service thing, they take it away, you walk into the thing and there's your coffee and everything else, and then they go, here's your nice brand new courtesy car, sir. Off you go.
Yeah, there's nothing better than a coffee when you get
it is quite nice like that. But my missus, because we're not posh, like, we'll walk in there and we walked into BMW when I had my Beamer for a service. We walked in there, she went, I don't feel right in here. I don't feel like I should be in here. I was like, fuck it, they don't care. I mean, at the time, my BMW was fucking 10 years old and weren't worth that much. But I still walked in and got, would you like a cup of coffee while you wait?
Yeah.
Please.
That's what
AJ, I sacked the butler. His blowjobs were crap.
It's like that classic Swan, and it all graceful and everything on the front, and then your Beamer goes out the back and get given to an apprentice who's on fucking £4.20 an hour and beats the shit out of it, and then gets washed with a broom afterwards. And a dirty sponge. Yeah.
See, I am one of these people who hangs something from the mirror that says, do not wash this car when it goes for a service.
Yeah, see, the people like that is when we take the under trays and everything down, we put right on the sump in pen, this bloke's a wanker. Just all that sort of stuff.
But luckily, now I use a little independent specialist whose workshop looks like a bomb's hit it, and you don't get your car washed.
Very, very
You're
often.
lucky. You're lucky if the white leather, the ivory leather on your door, isn't covered in greasy fingerprints.
Oh, we got
to get your car back.
Yeah,
we got white leather enough. Yeah,
there's a lot of those little independents that are fucking absolutely superb. That compared to like main dealer stuff. Not all main dealers are shit, but everything's done to a budget. But a proper independent specialist, like a Jag specialist or an Audi specialist or whatever, they've spent the time and invested in tools and training and everything. That's, if you can find a good one that you get on local to you, that's the place to take your car. Without a doubt.
My car won't go anywhere else.
No,
that's where it goes. He deals with it. He's spot. Yeah. Can't fault him. He's reasonably priced compared to the dealers.
Yeah.
So how far would he have to move away for you to be like, nah, that's too far?
Well, it don't matter with you.
2 hours.
They'll tow him anywhere.
An hour? You drive an hour?
Yeah.
You know.
He's 40 minutes away from me anyway.
That must be some good coffee.
Don't get coffee there. Not in this one. Do if you go to the dealership, but not at the independent.
Oh, rough that. So you're being serviced with no coffee?
Yeah.
Love a coffee when I'm being, don't I?
And a bit of Enya in the background.
A bit of
You know,
Enya, making love to Enya.
I've worked in both. I've worked in dealerships. Well, one dealership, but mostly I've been independent most of my career. And you'll get a better job done at an independent than you will get it done at a dealer. Dealer is just a fucking tick box and take your money. Obviously, there's some stuff that only dealers can do. You know, a lot of software updates and that now the aftermarket are catching up with it. But generally, independents are the place that you get a better job done.
Yeah. He knows those cars inside and out. He's completely transparent about what he does, how he does it.
Yeah.
So when I had my timing belt done, it was like 600 quid to have it done on that.
Yeah.
And he said to me, if it was the older model, it'd have been 300 quid because I'd done it in the morning. On this,
Yeah.
it's basically a day's work. So
Right.
what the fuck's it a day's work? And he went through and he showed me exactly what you had to take off,
Yeah.
what you had to do to fucking even just get to it. It was a morning's worth of work of stripping just to get to the fucking belt.
Yeah.
Before we turn fully into fucking Top Gear, should we do a buffet?
Yeah. Can do.
Can do, yeah.
We're getting there. Bagsy, not James May. I'll be any of the other two, but I'll not be in fucking James May.
I'll be James May. I don't mind.
Yeah, you can be May.
You can be Hamster or Richard Ham.
Richard Ham. Richard Ham.
He's got bigger. Have you seen the Instagram post?
No, but wait,
Lisa put a thing on the Diddley Squat Instagram.
Oh, the pig.
They've been ham feeding him.
Wait, are we on about fucking Hammond or the pig here?
About the pig.
No, Richard Ham.
Fucking hell. In case you all didn't know, Richard Ham is bigger. Good evening, Duncan Goodhue's bald patch.
I'd like to know who that is. He turned up the other week, didn't he?
Right, it's Duncan. Duncan Bald Patch. Don't know why his middle name's Goodhues. But yeah, I'll kick us off with my new camera. Because you gotta see this on the new camera.
Oh, you got a new camera?
Yeah, I got the new camera.
Couldn't tell the difference.
Scott could.
I did, yeah.
You can see all the biscuit crumbs in my screen now, so
Oh, that's dirty.
no, it's not. It's Maryland. Right. So Cronus with the Devore on top, and I got Superman in there. My take on. Oh, look how quick that focus is. Oh.
Yeah, it's
You'd have to ask, what camera is it?
The Obsbot Meet 2.
Never heard of it.
Well, it's an AJ recommendation, so
Oh,
good.
it's a nerdy cam.
Yeah, and look how good this thing looks on it. Oh, look at the
What?
focus. Look at the focus on that. Oh. Don't look at
It's
the
a
screen in
camera.
case it's not as cool.
It's a good camera.
That is good, actually. I've got to admit. I
Yeah.
don't know about the mod, but
Yeah, it's the Obsbot Meet 2, Hanky. Yeah, so I've got the Voltrove 25 on there, and we'll be talking about that in a bit. Voltrove, that is. In there, I've got some Custard Monster Blueberry. Oh,
You like the way that focuses, don't you, Nebs?
yeah, look at this. Straight away.
see all the
yeah.
fingerprints on that.
Huh?
Can see all the fingerprints on that now.
Oh, look at that. Swing!
The wing.
MQ with a Diplomat on top. That is the Diplomat. You can see very clearly that is the Diplomat.
Are you glad I told you to get one of them?
Are all your tanks empty, Nebs? Have you been fucking vaping anything? They're all empty. Oh no, that's got some in.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
He couldn't tell because of the camera.
Yeah, it was that clear. It focused through it. Oh yeah, they've got juice in. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Dwarf got juice in as well. It's because it sits lower.
All right.
Yeah, and in there I've got some. Oh, snob, I think. The old snob in there.
Oh, nice.
Excuse. And I'm drinking Renegade Party Bus.
Oh, that's that one Mike had last weekend. Is it good?
Yeah, it is good. Very good.
8%.
8%. 4 of them.
Oh, I got an 8%.
That's
They're
not
down in
bad.
the fridge. I'm not drinking that one in a minute.
You got one.
I got a pill box or something. Is it called?
Pillbox. Oh, a
Hang on.
Pilsner, is it?
I'll go and get it. You do your buffet, Matt. I'll be back.
Yeah, so over to you, Matthew.
Cheers, mate. Nevox Feeling AX with some Bloody Bar Pink Lemonade. Look at that focus.
You'll get there. I used to be like this.
There we go.
I used to be like this
There we
back
go.
in the day. Back in the day,
That's
last week.
that's not a cheap fucking camera. That's the annoying thing.
Why? What's that one?
What the fuck? Razer Keo Pro.
Oh,
Funny.
they're supposed to be decent then.
It is decent, but the focus ain't very quick.
No, this one is. Look. Fuck you. Now look at that. Straight away. No mercy.
Delro D650 with the sturdy one, and in that I've got some Shy Tots bondage,
Oh,
Which is
bondage.
black currant with a bit of lime. It's rather pleasant. Umods Alta with the Diplomat RDL.
So is that not Unifique?
No, that's the Alta.
What's the difference? Show me the other one.
I haven't got them here, but the Unific
Sorry, yeah.
is caged with a thumbfire button up there.
Yeah.
The Unifico is shorter, caged, and has that starter button. This one's open
Ah, right, okay.
and has that starter button.
Yeah, I don't like the bottom shape of it. I like the top bit, but I don't like how it tapers down where the screen is.
Very comfortable. Yeah, but it's about comfort.
Yeah.
Your fingers just sitting there and your thumb falls to the button.
Form
Yeah, I
factor,
suppose.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that works.
ergonomics.
Yeah.
And then finally, a new mod this week, the Dot Apollo.
That's nice.
Dot
Yeah.
Modern Mission with the sturdy one titanium inside.
Is it, how much did Mission have to do with that?
Their name's gone on it.
That's about it, yeah.
Possibly. I don't know. It's a good little mod though. It's very comfortable. Side fire. Fits in the hand nice. And in that one, I've got some Luzu Pie.
There it is. Yeah, it's
Nice.
focused.
It's focused. Eventually it got there.
Got there.
Running out of that one. That's the last of it, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, well, I'd save it if I were you.
Yeah, it might be worth some money at some point. And I'm drinking a Doom Bar
Nice.
for now. And I've got one more. The Art Mod David V2 with the VWM Innova on top.
Like the new one.
No, because that's arriving tomorrow, hopefully, the new one.
You had that last week.
Yes, but the bloke who did the shipping hub from the UK works away, and it's basically been a week and a half.
Oh, I bet everyone was fuming. Bet everyone was fuming at that.
They've not been massively happy about it. That's what I'll say. And in that one, I've got some Miyako Raspberry.
Nice.
Nice that Miyako.
No,
Is
it's
that that's the old one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the old one, yeah. Yeah, the original. Found
Yeah.
a bottle in one of my juice boxes, like, oh, not baked that for a while.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I do like that one. I've always liked that one. So, Scotty, what you got?
Pixel with a stock coil GTX. In that, I've got some creamy tobacco from Bar Vape, which is surprisingly nice. And I got another Pixel that I'm starting to modify, like smoothing out all the edges, taking all the sharp bits off. You can't focus because my camera's shit, not like Nevs's. But yeah, you can see it. So that's going to get a bit of special treatment from a person that we all love. And that's got Supermint in it, which, if you've never had that before, is fucking freezing in something like that.
Brain freeze jobbing.
Fucking way too cold. Way too cold. So I've mixed it half and half in the tank with some Soul mint. But yeah, that's beautiful in a pod. And anything over that, it's pretty lively.
You should have mixed it with plain VG.
Yeah, but I didn't have an empty bottle. So I was like, I'll just mix 50-50 in the tank, shake the tank up. At the moment, I'm drinking Carlsberg, but this is the 8% one.
Oh, yeah, pinball.
Pinball.
Yeah, I've had that one. It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad, that.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's me. That's That's all I've been on all week.
Yeah,
Really
yes,
enjoying the pixels.
yes, Hanky, it is. Is that? I think it is.
AI
Anyway,
powered.
AJ, let him know. I think it is that one, isn't it?
It's a little blue box, isn't it? Little tiny fucking.
Yeah, obviously, I was about to pick it off and show you, but fucking.
What does what
Put it in a mirror.
AI powered? What does that mean? AI powered.
I don't know. I think it just means that it upscales, but it does do 4K. But I think it just upscales and looks smoother and
If it's got AI in it, I don't want it.
not AI. Not like you need to fuck about with anything.
No, I just don't like AI.
Just is as it is. No, you don't like the way that AI is advancing.
No, I just don't like it.
You don't know how to use AI. That's the
I
problem.
don't like it.
I don't like AI because you watch all these little shorts and it's all these swimmers and stuff, and they've got like they fucking do that, and they got their. You can see their box hanging out, and all their fingers are funny. It's like no, it's really fucking puts me off.
Yeah, Scott, I was saying
It
this the other
does.
day
It does make it a tough wank. It really
Yeah,
does.
it does. Yeah.
Matt was saying there's some really funny videos. I said, yeah, but it takes away when the AI. Like if you know the AI, they're not funny anymore because it's not
Yeah,
real
but-
people.
Some of them are funny. You know, like the fad that's around at the moment where they take the clips from TV shows and make them into babies or toddlers.
Yeah, I
Like,
love the chubby
like
brown one.
like the Clarkson's Farm ones and things like
Yeah.
that. They're fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
And you know it's AI, but it's still funny.
I like the chubby brown one.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, they do a lot of the chubby brown ones. Where he's effing and blinding and it.
Well, the AI.
Well, I presume it's AI, unless they filmed him when he was a baby.
Hanky, get yourself back in bed with Graham.
Right, we're going to talk about Voltrove shutting down.
Yes.
AJ's long gone. I was holding off the vape content because he fucks off when you talk about vape.
Mm.
But yeah, Voltrove shutting down. There is going to be a sale on from the 27th to the 2nd of August, I think, is it, Matt?
I believe it is. I did find the post. Yeah, 27th of July to the 8th of August. Anything that's left will either be sent to Royal Vapes or taken to the dump.
Yeah, so if you don't buy it, he's just going to bin it anyway.
A lot of it is like seconds. So slightly flawed. Not like what they'll work, but they've got imperfections, like maybe finishing imperfections.
Imperfections as in cosmetic.
Yeah. Mark wouldn't sell anything that's
Didn't work.
didn't work.
Hmm.
I believe he's got a load of Voltrove Mini RBAs. The
Does he?
Burrow
Yeah.
RBA.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
he's got a load of them. I might get one actually. I've not tried one out. Don't think he's got any 30mm V3s. Might have a few 41s. Not sure. But he's going to put a list out in the Voltrove group of what's available prior to the sale. But yeah, sad day really.
It is, yeah, because
That's not a
Voltrove,
game because their stuff's good quality.
yeah, and they're mediumly priced.
Yeah, they're not horrific. They're not cheap, but
No, but the quality, you get what you pay for, don't you?
yeah, they are well made. Yeah, there's been some issues over some of the last ones. The 30s, he had the O-ring issues, and some of them were shit.
What, the 30s?
Yeah, he had a really bad batch of the 30s.
Oh, yeah, he had that dodgy company do him, didn't he?
Yeah, he had to use a different manufacturer because of MOQs with the one he used before. So, yeah, bit iffy on that. But I think that's what's kind of finished him, really.
Yeah, because he's deleting his socials as well. He's had enough.
Yeah, he had a shit ton. The guy works full time as well, but I think he lost. The love went out of it when he had all the problems.
Oh, John McClintock says that was Geek Vape that fucked him.
Oh, was it Geek Vape? I didn't realise it was. Didn't know Geek Vape made them. Fucking
Is
hell.
it a Geek Vape or like a sister company? They're all made in the same factory anyway, let's be fair.
A lot of stuff is, yeah.
Hmm.
But no, it is a sad time, really. because he has done some good products. I was hoping for him to bring out another RDA, but
Yeah, well, he was going to bring the single out, wasn't
yeah, he was going to do a 22 mil.
he? Yeah, that would have been all right, wouldn't it?
I was hoping for a 28.
28 mil.
28 mil in brass. That's what I was hoping for.
Or dual coil.
The dual coil, yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
it's not going to happen. Yeah, as you say, he's deleting his social media once the sale's done.
Another company gone.
Yeah, another one.
At least he didn't bring out a pod.
I saw that, Steph.
What? Vaping's dead.
It's dwindling. It really is.
It'll always be alive for the people, the hobbyists and whatever, and they'll always vape what they want to vape. And I just think that the infatuation, the level of infatuation that everyone used to have with it once upon a time is definitely nowhere near now. And anybody coming into like the vape industry, it's not community for them because they just vape a throwaway stick, and
Yeah.
they don't care.
When we started, or when I started, there wasn't anything good. Things weren't good when I started. You started with CE4.
There was, but yeah, obviously, yeah.
You had to see your starter kits for a CE4, and then that's what all your vape shops sold.
Yeah,
all they had CE4s and a load of cheap PG heavy liquid.
Yeah, but the magic was that every week there was a little bit of advancement, a little bit of advancement, a little bit of advancement, and then they got better and better, and so every week there was like a new tank out, and you're actually excited to go and get that tank.
At the time, and as well, you had the forums, so you'd get on the forums and you'd start looking at it going, oh, what's this? What's that? Then you'd start with your CE4 and you'd go, this could work, but it's not quite good enough. So then you'd hit YouTube and you'd hit forums and then you go, oh, hang on, what's this? So then I went on to a Kanga EVOD twist with the EVOD 2 tank, and I learned how to rebuild Kanga heads and all that sort of shit. Then it moved on. It's like, hang on, what's this box shaped thing? And then the wattage race started, and you were finding things like, I remember getting the God Mod 180 watt and think, fuck me, 180 watts, 3 batteries, and
with a coil head that couldn't handle fucking 12 watts.
Yeah. And it had on the top of the God Mod 180, instead of a 510 connector, it had an Ego connector.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole like infatuation around the whole community and industry, you know, like when a tank was released, let's say the Avocado 24 was released, and then every vape reviewer uploaded their Avocado 24 that day, and there was about 30-40 different videos of the Avocado 24 on YouTube that'll bomb YouTube all at one time. And it doesn't matter what it is, like Dead Rabbit, that was another massive one on YouTube. Like everyone was doing a review on the Dead Rabbit. It was just like there was a lot of hype around it. There was like tanks that had like release dates of like a month in advance, and you were like, oh, I can't wait to get that tank. And now they just release, and you don't even know they go under the radar.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that I guess the high end stuff is a bit different because it's all hyped and you know what's coming from little manufacturers and stuff, and you've got to get on lists and stuff. But mainstream stuff is just, you just see another box turn up
because they've got too good.
Yeah. That's the problem, because if anyone starts now, they're not looking for anything better.
No.
Because they're already buying like a 10 mil for a $5. Let's say $5 at most. They're buying a 10 mil of e-liquid for a $5, and they don't really want to be burning through that any quicker than what they are now. And if that lasts them a week, or whatever.
When I started carrying a Caliban, the original Caliban, I always said if that was around when I started, I'd have never moved on, because the flavour was good, the draw was good.
Yeah.
Happy days. I'd have been quite happy with it. But it was always a case of chasing something better. Like what's new, what's better, what's developed. And things did develop a lot then.
Yeah.
Now things are quite stagnant. They just sit. and something else comes out, and it's just a different variation of what's already there.
Yeah, I think as far as innovation goes from vape products, that there's nothing else that can be done. It's just variations of what has already been done.
Yeah.
It can be done better, or it can be done.
I mean, there's still
better and handle better and stuff.
There's
But
still tweaks and improvements. I mean, like that's the new sturdy titanium in that one, and that one's got the original sturdy one in it.
yeah,
That new titanium one is better than the original one. It's still essentially the same atomizer, but it's been tweaked.
Yeah, but you're talking subjective changes now.
Oh, it's better. It's a lot better.
What better flavour?
Airflow's better. It's got a reduced chamber. It's got a different insulator in it to reduce the chamber.
So
Flavor's better.
That's an RBA, yeah. There's no better RBA on the market than that titanium 31.
Oh yeah, there is.
So this is where you can't. Someone that wants to release their own RBA, they need to be looking at making an RBA that is better than the best, and it's impossible.
You can't do it now.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do it. Whereas back in the day, you could. Like the drop was massive. When the drop came out, that was massive. Because you could lock your top cap. You just put your top cap on, twist it, and it locks in, and that's it. No fucking about like the Dead Rabbit. Dead Rabbit was a pain in the ass. Get the airflow right, and then move the airflow control to try and get it in between your coils. And the drop come in and just blasted everything. And then the Nada come out. Not the Nada. Matt the Nada, the dual coil Nada. And then that was a little bit better. It got a bit hot, but that was a little bit better than the drop again.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't really improve on it. So what did they do after that? The drop dead. But the drop was already the drop dead. The drop was just an improved version of the Dead Rabbit.
Yeah.
So it was just a money making scheme, and then you could basically tell apart then the scams from the real good shit. But people want new stuff, so they buy like a new tank, a new RDA, rather than just buying 3 drops.
Yeah.
Because it's boring buying 3 drops.
You want to wave?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
get your head in.
That's what
I see you.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
All right, little Matt.
Go on then. Off you go. Shut door.
Is your missus still out, Matt?
Yeah, she's still at the cinema. She won't be back till probably nearly midnight.
Woo! Dirty stop out. BVG says he's sad that this show is ending. Yeah. There always comes a time. Neighbours ended. Now we're ended.
Paper's dead.
Neighbours came back though, didn't it?
Yeah, it came back and then went again.
Yeah, but I think it's come back again. Or
it's on Prime now. You can get the whole show rerun on Prime, can't you?
I thought someone else was taking it on again because it went on Freevee, didn't it?
So you know, fucking Harold's begging for it back. If he's still alive, is Harold still alive?
No, Harold's not bothered because he's too busy chasing down some Cornish cunt who keeps chasing his missus.
Last I heard, he had cancer. In all seriousness, I heard he had.
What, in real life?
Yeah, in real life. Yeah, I think he had lung cancer.
Oh shit.
But yeah, which is a bit.
Oh, AJ's happy the show's ending.
Yeah.
What?
We're going to start doing a watch channel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's our target audience now.
I'm just going to sit here like this.
We're gonna do AliExpress and Temu watches from all over the world.
I'm out.
You're not out. You'd still be in.
I'll probably still do it. Yeah, be a bit of a giggle.
I'm just going to be like this all the time when we watch. Like, look how quick it focuses.
Yeah, yours would be a fucking Apple Watch.
I don't need a watch because I just do this. Oh look, 22:35.
No, I don't want to take my phone out of my pocket. How much of a filter was on that picture?
Yeah, John is right. Don't hit that like button and do not subscribe. Wait, don't unsubscribe. That's a bit too far. Just don't subscribe.
I like how you dodged the question about the filter.
What filter?
On that picture.
What, this one? On this one?
Yeah, there's a
That-
filter
no,
on
no,
that
no,
without a doubt,
That's
and it's very old because you look quite young there.
yeah. When we went to Cornwall, I think it was. Pete drew jizz on Steph's face with the thing. I set it as my profile picture, and I can't be out changing it, so it's still there. I told him it would be. I said I won't fucking change that. I'll still be there. And it's been like a year or whatever now, so that's staying.
Oh, that's quite good. Team who watches
Team
and
you watch a
timepieces,
twat for short.
for sure.
Yeah.
I quite like that.
Yeah.
I
I
might start a channel. I might start a Team You Watch channel.
I'm in the unenviable position that I need to look at both, because I look at my watch and I can't quite believe that time's correct. So then I have to need to look at my phone to say, oh yeah,
Scott, have you changed your
it's on the
watch
right
twice
time.
during the show?
changed it twice.
Did you change it to the
To that one, to the other one.
E-Shock
Yeah,
and then back?
yeah. This one's too sharp. It's got the crown fucking digs in your arm.
Oh, you don't want that, Scott. Not from a £1,300 watch.
Yeah, decimal point in the wrong place. £13 watch, Nevs. Although it was quite funny, I went on that Pete and AJ done on their show, done a talking about the like the value in their collections and stuff, and I had to put on in the comments, I put my watch collection is, you know, more than the value of my BMW, and that I got fucking 12 watches and I've still only got 200 quid's worth, but it's more than I paid for my BMW, but they don't know that, do they? The people that are looking.
So it makes it sound good.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah,
that's like popping a Viagra in it before you go showing it off.
yeah, so yeah, get a bit of bulk into it, put an elastic band around it.
Yeah. All good things or all mediocre things come to an end.
Even all bad things come to an end.
Yeah, I mean, let's be completely honest. None of us have put any effort into this show whatsoever.
No, I think that was
this
this is going to be our way out. But the whole reason for this was, instead of just doing a Zoom, just going live and just chatting shit on the live instead. And that's all. Well, that's what it's always been. But obviously, as it dwindled and there was less and less people, there was less stuff to talk about. So
Yeah.
it's going to save all you lot sitting here listening to us chat shit about shit you don't want to listen to. That's all we're doing. And Zoom rooms are always open on Friday night for you to jump into if you wanna. If you want, you can come into the Zoom room. We'll mute you. You can just listen to us chat shit.
That's where it all started, wasn't it? That was the original Friday show. We were all in a Zoom, and it was like, should we go live? And it was like,
Yeah.
how do we do that? And John just went up and put it up live, and that's how it all started, and it's developed over the years. And it's,
Yeah, but even that Zoom room was going since Matt and his cronies were.
That
oh
Zoom
yeah, of
room
course, yeah, that was
that Zoom room started because of it was quiz nights during lockdown with the VT UK lot.
all right, yeah,
We started, so we did quizzes broadcast on Twitch for months and months during lockdown.
yeah,
and it was done with Google Docs as well, so chat could play along with the quiz.
all right, yeah,
The chat could do it on a Google Doc. Then their Google Docs at the end would be Mark Donlan's missus would score them up in the background.
yeah,
So you'd have a winner out of chat, and we used to do ours on the screen.
yeah.
And then we got to a point where they kind of run their course, so we just did Zooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Intense remembers that. He was about for that.
I remember VT UK. That's where you and Paul came from? That's how you entered our world.
Yeah, because you dragged us on the Saturday show.
Let me just send you this, Matt, and then you put it up. Put it in the TMIF group. Show it. Turtles told me to send it. Is that a 3D printed box that it comes in?
No, it's cardboard.
It's cardboard, yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah, it's cardboard. It's sharing on it.
Yeah, it's on, yeah.
That's a Limelight Wicket Mono, by the looks of it, with the new VWM Intensa on top, which looks very, very much like the Innova, but slightly different.
Is that what you got coming?
Yes. Yeah. So basically, it is. Oh, stop share.
Whoa, shit!
Oh, look, there was a Jag on the screen.
it was that jagging.
That was Jaguar XF owners and enthusiasts. That was that.
Scott's still there? Was he froze?
No, I'm still here. Started talking about Jaguars.
But he has froze.
Owners clubs. Have I frozen?
You have frozen, yeah.
yeah, you froze.
Really? I'll switch it off and switch it on again.
Yeah, you're back. I think it was that Jag.
Yeah, the Jag put me into a fucking
Coma.
Coma, yeah.
Yeah, they're good cars. They are good cars.
I don't think it was a good coma, was it, Scott?
No. They're good cars provided you don't have to work on them. Then they're shit cars.
Yeah, I don't work on it, so I'm all right.
No. In fact, any car after 2000 is a shit car when you got to work on it.
According to BBG, you have to say Jag like Clarkson. Got to take the Jag.
Jag. Oh, power.
Yeah.
Power.
It's got plenty of power. That's why I love it.
When Top Gear was like that, it was fucking brilliant. Before it went to all the bollocks.
It was too set up, wasn't it?
It became way too scripted. Way too scripted.
Have you seen the video on Drive Tribe where Clarkson and Hammond go back to the studio? They go back to the production offices and it's all fucking just sat there, empty.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have had a sniff around to see if the door was unlocked because it's 5 minutes down the road.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, Dunsfold. It is 5 minutes.
Is it?
And yeah, it's all still sat there, but it was locked when I went and had a sniff around.
But Clarkson's probably like, that's where they punched a man.
Yeah, Top Gear died because of a sandwich, Space Turtle said. Is that what he fucking punched him over?
Yeah, well, they make it sound minimal, but obviously he was giving him some jip, wasn't he? So, like, even on Clarkson's farm, you could see it when Caleb fucked up, and he was like, "I'm very cross with you." You remember that bit, Matt?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm very, very cross with you, and then took him a sandwich after. I'm sure that was
yeah, a little bit of a play.
Yeah, I think it was because obviously it started with a sandwich, and he took him a sandwich. Yeah,
yeah, I think there might have been a little bit of a thing there.
Well, they flashed. What did they flash up on screen? It was like a little tiny flash.
Oh, that was Rachel Reeves.
Yeah, Rachel Reeves. Yeah.
Mm.
And it flashed up for like a millisecond, and people paused. They were like, "Hey, what was that?"
Yeah, no, it was an image of Rachel Reeves because of the whole farmer inheritance tax thing and stuff like that.
Oh, right, yeah.
But, I mean, Clarkson's lucky because his income doesn't actually come from that farm. It does, but it doesn't.
But he's always maintained that the show is about raising awareness for farmers and the struggles that they go through. And whether
he's not worried if it makes money or not, because the show will make money. But
John McClintock says new season of Line of Duty's out. I thought that finished because Steph kept telling me that she didn't want to watch it because she'd seen the ending. I think she had the ending. Oh, do you know what? I had the ending spoiled to me on Facebook of Squid Game 3. Oh, I was fuming.
I done it to my missus on holiday. I read the last page of her book and told her what happened. She was fucking jumping. Absolutely fucking jumping.
Why do you do it to yourself, Scott?
Well, you get these ideas, then I've been drinking fucking spiced rum and coke all day. I thought this is a good idea. She just sat down for a book. So I was like, look at your book. Oh, yeah. So I just fucking read the last page. So look, shit. Apparently he kisses her at the end and they walk off into a bar somewhere and he was like, you're such a prick. So she had to get another book.
What sort of stuff does she read? Like spicy shit?
No, it's just anything.
Not the old Jilly Coopers.
It was quite entertaining when she read what was the one that all the women read, and it was like a fucking shag fest.
50
everywhere.
Shades.
50
Yeah,
Shades
that's
of
it,
Grey.
yeah. It's quite interesting when she was reading that one.
Why, she read it out loud?
No, but it was quite easy to turn the page.
So it's when she was sat there reading in the living room and started sliding off the chair.
That I get
God
wooden
just sat
spoons
there
out.
going, I wish I had
Yeah.
that effect.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I come out of my mankini and it soon fucking dries that up. Like the Sahara Desert down there.
I haven't got the attention span for reading. By the time I've got to page 3, I forgot what happened on page 1, so I have to go back and fucking look. I have not got the attention span for reading.
Trouble is, it takes you an hour to get to page 3.
Well, yeah, well, I'm quite a good reader and writer, grammatically.
Is that as long as there's no words with more than 4 letters?
No, I'm good with that as well. I'm good at spelling long words as well. But it's my attention span. If it doesn't capture me, then I'd give up. But obviously, in a book with like 300 pages, you're gonna have a few
books aren't
boring
designed
pages.
to capture you by page 3.
Well, it should do, because why would anyone carry on reading? Like these people, they're like, "What's your style of book?" And they go,
The only thing that was supposed to capture you by page 3 was the sun and the star.
"Yeah, AJ just said that." Then
that's why I read the last page, because you can tell whether a book's going to be shit by the last page. Think, oh, that sounds all right. I might read that, and then obviously I don't. But 9 times out of 10, the ending is either good. It's a bit like a film, isn't it? Or a thriller series or a documentary series. You can watch a series all through, and it's fucking brilliant. There you go. That fucking ending was dog shit.
My trouble is, I buy a book.
Same with a book.
I buy a book because I'll see it and I think, I quite fancy reading that. That looks really good. Usually autobiographies and things. And then I buy them, put them on the bookshelf, and then they sit on the bookshelf. And I don't read them. I've got all the Guy Martin autobiographies and stuff because I'm a massive fan of Guy Martin. But all the autobiographies, still never read them. And I've had them years.
you bought them to support.
No, I bought them because I wanted to read them.
We'll start reading tomorrow.
Can't be asked.
Still waiting for that pork dinner you're going to send pictures of from 3 weeks
Trouble
ago.
is, when I start reading the book, people interrupt me. And I'm just like, fuck off, I'm reading.
Why don't you just leave it at the side of the toilet?
Because I look at porno when I'm on the toilet.
What? Yeah, but don't you get your dick stuck in the toilet seat?
No, I poke it out. It goes up, mate, not down.
Yeah. Well, mine goes down. Mine's too weighty.
No, when I sit down,
Mine goes down because it's
when
too
I sit
hot.
down, I lay it on the seat.
On the seat?
Yeah, lay it on the seat and it hangs over the edge. And then when it goes up, it's sorted.
I can't believe there's people that are going to miss this show.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you get that shit anywhere.
Oh, poking the porcelain, I fucking hate that. When your willy drops through and touches the pan, especially when you're at work when it's coming in.
The worst one is the morning piss, when you've got the old morning wood and you have to poke the fella down into the bowl, because you got to sit down and you got to sit down if you got morning wood, otherwise it's going to go everywhere. And you got to poke it down and it's trying to fight its way out.
Yeah, I'm fucking 53. Morning wood don't happen anymore.
Dion, even Dion.
No, handstand don't work. I have tried. The other option is to just lay across the toilet with it poking in. But
No, you squeeze
but
the
my
end.
toilet's by the wall, so it's a bit inconvenient.
You squeeze the end and shoot it in like a shotgun.
I'm at an age now where if I sit down and have a piss, I piss over my balls, which is not a good look. You're sort of imagining that now, aren't you, Nebs?
Yeah, I'm imagining how it could happen, yeah.
Yeah. It like sprays out, hits the lip of the pan, and then splashes down and goes over your balls.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't sound good.
It's an age thing. So what I do now is grab hold of my balls and pull them out and rest them on the top of my thigh, and then like we normally
Just put them around your neck like a scarf.
Slap them up there.
John McClintock said that's how planking started.
And AJ says it's beautiful imagery. AJ's wanking. Guarantee it.
Oh yeah,
Banking
100%.
started having a piss with morning wood.
Space Turtle says Willie touching the ball equals witch's kiss. Water splashing against your jewels equals Poseidon's kiss.
Witch's kiss.
Oh fucking hell! Mike says the original 50 Shades were written by Deluxe or Dulux.
I can't even see that.
Booyah's bitten the bullet apparently. On
Yeah,
what?
I can't
I
see
don't know.
that. I can't see that in my chat.
I can't see Mike's comment.
Mike's is up. Booyah's
Oh,
is,
have you
Booyah's is
scrolled
through.
way back up? Yes, you have. Yeah.
Wait, Booyah, you haven't bought fucking. Oh, you bought a Switch too, haven't you? Yeah. He's got a Switch. Or has he got a standard Switch?
No, he'll have bought the 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get a Switch too.
From what I've seen on the 128 group, it looks fucking brilliant.
I've purposely not watched the videos because I don't want to be tempted.
The problem with the Switch 2 is it's not OLED screen.
No, and my Switch is OLED, so it's better.
That's because of VRR flicker. That is. That's why they can't put an OLED in it because of VRR. I feel I'm a bit of an expert on computering now.
You're an expert on what?
Computering.
Computering.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called. I'm a computerist.
Computerist.
You should have bought that PS5, mate.
Yeah, I wouldn't have time.
Should have bought this 3D printer over here, Scott.
Again, I've got one there with a load of Matt's juice that I was supposed to have sent him about 3 months ago. And Pugs, one for Pugs. I just don't get time. I've got 2 lasers here that haven't been switched on since year dot. I don't know why I haven't pulled my finger out my ass.
Oh, it's still for sale. It's got the PS5.
Oh, is it? It must have come down in price by now, though.
I'll admit I was tempted to buy that 3D printer, but I know exactly what will happen. I'll set it up, I'll print a few dicks on tits and shit like that, and then it will sit and gather dust.
It wouldn't lose its value for what you get it for. That's the point. You get it for a price where it wouldn't lose value.
I'd also have to learn how to use it.
Oh, you don't need to learn anything, mate. You fucking press a button.
I'd go on Thingiverse, find the stupidest stuff I could find, press go.
That's what a lot of people do. That is what a lot of people do.
Go on Thingiverse, look up Switch 2, start printing shit, flog it.
I was saying to Steph, like, oh yeah, because I always get these ideas. I was like, yeah, when we get this printer, if anything breaks in the house, I could just print something, it'll fix it. If a light switch breaks, I'll print a light switch, and when it comes down to it, I'm like, nah, fuck that, just buy a light switch.
I've made a lot of stuff for cars that you can't get anymore. I made some anti-roll bar bushes for a 1930s Rolls Royce and stuff like that. So anything that you just can't physically get, I've made it up from scratch, and it's good for that, but it's very few and far between.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no, I'd just print dicks and tits.
Yeah, you probably would, Matt.
Yeah, I probably would.
But you'd be happy with that.
It would amuse me for a little while.
You'd print a new set of tits every day, and you'd be happy every day.
Probably. At least then I'd get to handle some tits.
Well, you can grab them when she's sleeping.
Yeah, I value my life.
Not allowed to sleep grab.
She's menopausal, mate.
Yeah, you can.
She's a very light sleeper, and she's menopausal. I take my life in my hands if I just put a hand on her at night.
Yeah.
Just pretend you're asleep.
How long does menopause last?
I've not looked it up because I don't want to know the answer.
Well, I've been married 25 years, and it's fucking been with me for 25. So
I've heard it can last many years.
Well, it's got to be hellish for us males.
It is. I think we should get menopausal tablets.
Menopause, isn't it?
To
Menopause.
cope with menopause, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We always get the shit end of the stick, don't we?
Yeah. It's not very nice, is it?
Might as well go out with a bang, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we do. We suffer immensely. We get fucking
AJ says, is that what the new show will be about? Menopause. Menopause.
That could be a good name for a show, actually.
That would be a good name for a show.
Whatever that was called.
John McClintock. And on that note, but Buddy says, try being a hormonal mess for over 40 years, then come back at me with that shite. There you go, Matt. 40 years. When did she start?
About a year ago.
And how old are you now?
41.
Right, so when you're 81, you can't get a stiffy anymore. you could try and like push it in floppy.
Edge it in with your thumbs.
Thumb it in, yeah.
Thumb it in, yeah.
Yeah.
It don't last 40 fucking years, does it?
Fucking hell. Space Turtle's being very brave. For the Irish, menopause starts at birth.
He's only brave because he knows he's in another fucking country.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Oh yeah, hold up.
40 years?
I suppose it varies, then. I suppose it's different on each person. Obviously there'll be some periods in with that, like some girls suffer with periods.
No, there are no periods anymore.
No, but I'm saying like some girls suffer with periods and then they suffer with the menopause.
Yeah,
if menopause is going to last 40 years, she's out the door tomorrow.
That's the only advantage of menopause. They don't have periods anymore. So instead of not being able to have sex like 1 week out of 4, now you can't have sex any week out of 4.
Why would you not have sex on that week?
Oh no, fuck that.
That's why they got 2 holes.
I don't know my steak cook rare, let alone fucking putting it in when it's like that. No.
It's fine. You don't have to warm up the oven first. They're always wet.
Oh
no, yeah, but it's got that horrible cold feeling.
It's got that fucking stink to it as well. What the fuck's going on down there? No,
you can tell. Yeah, you can tell the difference. It's like fucking Oxfam lube.
Yeah,
it's anal week. It's fine.
And it's like when you go down on it, it's like you've taken an iron tablet and it ain't quite gone down, and it's stuck in your mouth, and it's all like.
Dan, I've never done that. I'll never make that mistake, mate.
Yeah,
no, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that.
Nah, no rainbow kiss.
No.
It's when you get to the belly button and you can smell it.
You come out looking like the Joker.
Just a bit of wobble.
Yeah, Mike tastes like pennies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great news, John. He says he had good news yesterday. His father's cancer's in remission.
Oh, shit up, mate. That's brilliant news.
That's good news.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
Shrinking labia minor.
The what?
John McClintock says shrinking labia minor.
What's a labia minor? I've only ever seen the major ones.
Oh dear, this finale's gone downhill, hasn't it?
Well, it's a finale, isn't it? But it's 11 o'clock now, so that's about the right time to shut it down so I can chill and not watch fucking bars of audio going up and down for the fucking rest of the night.
Apparently they shrink in menopause. I couldn't tell you because I've not seen it.
Really? Yeah.
I don't know because I ain't seen it. I can't confirm nor deny.
Oh, wait there.
I'm no expert, but the labia minor must be someone who goes underground to dig out labias. No, yeah, good point.
I'm pretty sure it's labias.
A what?
Labias? Labias. Labias must be like the posh way to say it down in Cornwall. I
can hardly fucking find it, let alone say it.
I've always just called them beef curtains.
Oh, man. Oh, nice. Yeah, axe wound.
Bearded axe wound.
The yawning hippo.
Space Turtle says, for me, all
Don't make
labias
a
look
bad.
like the Predator doing a war cry. Yeah, fairs. Anyway, 11 o'clock, that'll do us. Yeah. You boys got anything to say as a finale farewell?
No, not really. Just a bit of a thank you for support.
Yeah.
Good to see you all every week, and all the usual people and the new people, and yeah, it's
Yeah, thanks for watching our drivel for the last however many weeks. You can fuck off now.
Yeah, we didn't even make it a year, but oh well, we tried.
yeah, we had a good crack at it.
Did our best. Our best wasn't good enough.
I don't think we upset many people. It was yeah, no, it's been a good laugh. And like I say, Fridays are still going to be Zooms and that sort of stuff. It's not. This show is just a bit of a laugh. A few blokes having a laugh and a few beers. Obviously, Pugs, he's not here tonight, but big part of the show. And yeah, this.
Dan says, give it a few weeks before the boredom sets in.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we put so much into the show during the week. By the time Friday comes, we're that knackered that we can't put all our efforts into
Yeah,
it.
that's the problem.
Yeah, we've done so much planning, we're just drained by the time the actual show comes.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this show was probably like the best show on YouTube. Not just like vaping. I mean, in general. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, what the effort that we put in, it just shows, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And
shines. It shines.
yeah, it does. Yeah, and I don't know the reason for it popping up on everyone's homepage and then not clicking it, but you missed at least two good shows.
Yeah, at least.
At least two good shows with a maximum of 4 good shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There must have been some good ones. There must have been some good ones. How many have we done?
10. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how many we done.
I think it was late 30s, wasn't it?
Yeah, another one bites the dust. Yeah. True. The one bites the dust. Yeah. Space Turtle, I will miss you all. Yeah, we'll see you on Saturdays.
Yeah, see you tomorrow night, mate.
Yeah, see you every other Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, Saturday show lives on.
For now.
If you feel lonely or entering menopause. Yeah.
23 we've done, apparently, according to
Is that
Billa.
it? I thought we'd done more than that.
Time flies when you're having fun, Matt.
I'm counting that as half
Either
a
that or
year.
it's been such a chore it felt like more.
I'm definitely counting that as half a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. AJ, what's the Saturday show? It's like this, but less
I've heard of
crude.
it. Isn't that show that bald bloke does with glasses?
What, Mike?
No, the other one, the northern one.
What, the angry one? Looks a bit like Earthworm Jim.
No, the other one, tighter than a duck's arsehole. Bald bloke, Scottish bloke.
Victor.
No, a bald one, a Scottish one.
Right, on that note, catch you later.
A girl with daddy issues.
On the fucking finale as well. Right. Links in chat. Zoom was open. Come and join. Where we'll definitely not be talking about labias, hormones, and menopause. And we're out.
Yeah, we might.
We're out.